Here's a brief recap on all of the state soaps that I have done so far in this series. And I wanted to talk a little bit about and bring the conversation a little bit back to focus and remind you guys that I have not been to every single state in the United States. I have not even been to most of them. Lots of the information that I'm getting as far as my inspiration for states, I look up this state landscape, and I try to do landscapes because this series I wanted to celebrate more like the natural beauty of the states instead of specific landmarks, because landmarks can have histories that I don't know about and can have different meaning for different people, and I did not want to make something inspired by something that could be bad, essentially. And so I'm just not even touching that. So that is why instead I'm going for natural landscapes. That's why you've seen I've done a lot of mountains. Also on that note, each state is going to have different cultures based on what region I'm pulling inspiration from. I've seen people comment oh, well, this soap doesn't represent me because I live in the northern part of the state and we don't have that. That's in the southern part. And yeah, that's true. I am only doing one soap per state. So there is going to be differences if there's different regions. I know with my Washington State soap, people were like, that's Seattle. But in Eastern Washington, it's a lot different. And it's yeah, that's true. I've lived in Eastern Washington for a period of time. I've lived in Western Washington for a period of time. And I know it's very different areas, landscaping wise. But I'm only doing one soap. And so, yeah, it's hard to boil down such rich culture, history, landscaping, what your personal experience is for the state that you're living in versus my brief Google search. It's not going to be a one-to-one exact representation of the state. And I'm just hoping to create pretty things loosely inspired by the states that I am doing. And I want you guys to tell me if I have truly missed the mark, like the New Mexico soap. I am going to get some hot air balloon molds, but that is not going to happen for every single soap. I don't want to buy specific materials for each soap that I'm doing. I want to try to use the materials that I already have, so this isn't an exorbitantly expensive project. I hope that this brief review kind of answers some questions as far as the goal that I had for this series and why I've been choosing the inspiration that I've been choosing. And I hope that that can help you guys understand better, and that we can all I hope that we can move forward in this series in a positive way.